Hello guys, welcome back. So now it's time to perform testing in the sense like whichever configurations we have done, right? So now we'll post a transaction and we'll check like whatever configurations we have done is everything is fine or still anything is missing or any mistake is there. So now here what is happening, guys, that is going to be performed with the help of document posting. You guys, if you're able to remember in previous session, I told you like whatever the transactions are there, that is called document. So transaction posting is nothing but document posting. At the time of posting of transactions, transaction number is getting generated, so that transaction number is called document number. Now, so here we are going to post certain transactions. Okay, see, I'll tell you what for we are implementing this SAP to manage all the financial transactions of Tata Motor with the help of SAP, right? This is an ERP. Now, so just let's have a look. A simple transaction. Say, for example, rent worth of any amount, right? So rent account is going to be debited and any amount, guys, and then your bank account is going to be credited. So here what is happening, guys? Now, so first of all, we'll do one thing now. So I'll show you here in SAP how the transactions are getting posted. So use transaction code F-02 to post. This is called normal JV. JV means journal voucher, right? Journal voucher means what, guys? Whenever GL to GL entries are taking place, that we can say JV, normal JV. So now here we are going to post this transaction into SAP. Use F-02 transaction code. Now look at here, guys. Now this is called what? This is called this upper side, whatever. I'll just do one thing, guys, here, or else just wait for a moment. Okay, so now here, guys, we'll do one thing. Just I'll just show you here now. So whatever this area is there, I'm talking about this part. Okay, make like this. Okay, now I'm talking about this area. This is called what, guys? This is called document header. Okay, this is called, we can say like header part. Okay, I'll just increase the font size. Okay, this is called header part. Now, what about this remaining one? Like here, this is called line item. Okay, now I'll explain, guys. Line items are getting controlled by field status group. If you guys are able to remember field status variant, we have already, like in basic setting, I have explained what is the use of field status variant. So field status variant controls the fields which appears during transaction posting. So right now, what I'm doing, this is a transaction posting only, right? This is a transaction posting only. So look at here. This is your line item. This is our line item. Okay, this is called line item. Now, so here called header, that upper side, this is called header part and this is called line item. In header part, how many things are appearing? Look at here, like document date, posting date, this document type, company code, currencies, reference field and header text. Reference field and header text. Try to remember, guys, in a previous session, I have covered a topic called document type. Okay, so in header part, see, I'll tell you. First of all, when we post the transactions, it is going to be like transactions at the time of transaction posting, whatever the screens are appearing in that, like header part will be there and line item part will be there. In the sense, header details and line item details. So in header details, what is happening? These are the things which is the part of header details. Document date, posting date, this document number is going to be used, guys, if you are going to use external number range. In FB N1 transaction code, previously what I have done, I have created a number range also, right? So number range can be, document number can be generated by system internally. It means automatically system is going to generate the document number automatically one by one in a serial number, right? At the same time, if you're going to, there was a check mark. If you guys are able to remember, or if not able to remember, you can refer that number range segment video. That is why one by one I have recorded everything and simple topic wise I have recorded the video so that whenever you want to switch from one topic to other topic easily you can switch, right? Under basic setting, number range topic will be there. So there you can see external checkbox is there. If you're going to apply a check mark on external, then what is happening here? You need to give the document number manually. Now, so as I told you guys, first of all, don't apply this check mark right now. Once you perform this entire configurations and testing and all, once you become once you're having good understanding and all, then you can make any kind of testing whatever you want. Now, so here this is called header part. Under header details, like whatever the fields are there, where is the control? Because I told under line item, even like next screen also multiple fields are going to appear. That is also the part of line item itself. So now here under line item, whichever the fields are there, that is going to be controlled by what? That is going to be controlled by field status variant, or so-called field status group. Both are same, right? Because inside of variant we are having field status group, isn't it? Try to understand the logic. Once again, I'm repeating here, guys. If you understand the logic, then everything is easy. Or else, if you're not able to understand the logic, you no matter whatever topics you have practiced, whatever configurations you have done, you learned all the configurations, but that is going to be wastage of your time because you don't know the logic, right? So here, now what I'm saying, that line items, whatever the fields are going to appear at line item level, even some more fields are going to appear that I'm going to show you. Don't worry. Okay. Now just listen this carefully. So whatever the fields are appearing at line item level, that is going to be controlled by field status variant, also called field status group, because inside of field status variant, if you say field status variant, it means field status group is the part of field status variant itself, right? So it is going to be controlled by field status variant. What about the header part? Where is the control? So guys, from document header, only two fields are going to be controlled. Remaining fields are not having any control, guys. This document date, document type, company code, currencies. By default, this is a required entry. This is a required in the sense mandatory. You must have to give this company code, you must have to give currency rate, you must have to give document date. This is by default, this is a required entry. Okay. The only two fields, reference and header text. These are only two fields which is going to be controlled, and this control is there at where? At document type level. It means under header part, two fields, reference and header text, is going to be controlled by document type. Okay, and remaining whatever the fields are appearing at line item level, that is going to be controlled by field status variant. And even the same, this line item fields are getting controlled by posting key also, but some differences are there. That also I'll show you. Don't worry. That also I have already explained. Like one is client level setting and other is company code level setting, right? Posting key is a client level setting, and this field status variant, or so-called field status group, is company code level setting. So some differences are there, right? Now, so this is what. Now, so I'll just do one thing. Let me. Okay. Now what I'll do. So here we'll try to post a transaction, and then we'll see. First of all, let me post the transactions, and then we'll see like whether any error is taking place or not. Okay. So you just give a document date here. Now there is a difference between document date and posting date. What is this difference, guys? There'll be a topic called terms of payment. If you guys are having perfect understanding of that terms of payment topic, you'll be able to know about this. So that is going to be covered in the upcoming session. I'll explain about the terms of payment. Right now, give your company code TM00. Okay, and here period, in which period transactions are getting posted. First of all, your company code is TM00, right? And for TM00, what is your financial year, guys? Okay, so financial year we are following April to March. If it is April to March, then April is the first period, then May, June, July, and August. It means this is the fifth period. You can give fifth here manually if you are able to calculate. Or else, even if you don't give fifth, then no worries. Why? Because already we have defined our fiscal year variant, and from there system is going to determine this posting period. Automatically system is going to determine how, because these transactions are getting posted against this Tata Motor, right? So against this Tata Motor, what is happening? Which field status variant we have assigned, guys? As I told you, whenever you have to check the assignment, you can use either OBY6 transaction code, where at one single screen itself you can get to know all the assignments, almost like whatever the basic setting related assignments are there. Or else you can use OB37, and here you can check which you can, let me give you a careful. Okay, and then click on position TM00, and here you have to, so look at here T0. This is by field status variant, and here April to March, right? So under T0, what setting is there, guys? If you go to OB29, by which we can define fiscal year variant. So under OB29, you will be having the setting for T0. Means like here, you just need to come down, again come down, keep on coming down, and here somewhere it is T0. Here it is, right? Double click on periods. So look at here how system is able to determine. So this fourth period is going to be fourth month, in the sense April is going to be treated as a first period. So that is automatically system is going to determine these things. Okay. So period is going to be determined by system automatically. If you want to give, you can give, or else you can. Currency, whatever your company code currency is there, that you can give, whether it is INR, USD, GBP, Australian dollar, whichever this currency is there, that you can give. Okay. Now I told you guys here, if you guys are able to remember, that instead of debit and credit, what is happening? We are going to use posting key. So instead of debit, we are going to give posting key 40. And instead of credit, I have to give a posting key 50. Now there will be a question in your mind. How it is possible to remember the posting key? Is it possible, or like there might be a question in your mind, do we need to remember all this posting key? I'll tell you guys, not at all. You need not to remember the posting key. Then the question is how. So that is also I'll let you know, because at least like here right now I'm showing this F-02 transaction code, right? But I'll tell you guys, generally as a consultant, whenever you are going to perform testing and all, then we are having multiple other transaction code also given by SAP, right? Now, so nowadays the users are not using F-02, but still you should have some, like you should know every transaction code, right? So here it depends upon, users whether they want to use F-02 or they want to use different transaction code. See, same transaction can be posted by different way. SAP has given multiple options, right? So right now we are using which one? We are using F-02 transaction code to post JV, general voucher. Okay. So now here, let's suppose, as I said, like here. Okay. So now here, so instead of debit, what is happening? 40, and instead of credit, 50. These are the posting key we are going to give. This is how system will be able to understand that 40 is debit and 50 is credit. So here what we are going to do, so here 40 by default is coming. So 40 means debit. Debit which GL account, guys? So your GL account 40, rent GL account. What is the GL number for this rent account and all? If you are able to remember, you can give it, or else you can click on this drop down. This square symbol is there, right? You just click on that and look at here, your chart of account is appearing. Press enter. So right now we are having only two GL accounts, right? Rent and bank. So look at here, bank GL account is 1000 and rent GL account number is 4000. You double click on rent GL account. So now we came to know that rent GL account number is 4000. Just press enter here. This is the first error, guys. If you're able to remember the posting period variant, I think so there what we have done, we have opened a different posting period over there. Like different posting period means like I've opened fifth period. I've opened fifth period over there, right? So sorry, I've opened a different period, I don't know, but right now system is saying that as per the fiscal year variant, April to March, August is the fifth period, right? So system is saying that posting period 05 2020 is not open. I'll tell you, there are multiple such kind of common errors are there which is going to appear at the time of practice, guys. So again, a separate set of recording I have made for this, like whatever the current common errors are going to appear in SAP and what is the root cause of error and how you are going to solve this errors and all. For that, a separate tutorial I have already prepared, so you can refer back those tutorials, those videos. Now here right now, so here I'll explain. So posting period 05 2020 is not open. Why 05 2020 is not open, guys? So, and where is the root cause of this? What is the root cause of this error? So this is related to post period, right? So system is saying that the message is quite clear. Even if you double click on this error message, what is happening? You are going to get the details you're going to get the details. Your system is saying that posting period is not open. You can get message number, particular message number is there, right? So posting period, this one for fiscal year 2020 is not open, right? And what is the solution? Most likely the solutions also will be given. Sometimes what is happening, guys? Sometimes you guys will not be able to understand, but an experienced guy will be able to understand very quickly. The moment we are going to have a look on this error, immediately we can come to know. So this is a very basic error, guys. Even a fresher also will be able to understand once you're going to have a look. Look at here, the solution is like you need to open and close the posting period. Just you need to open the posting period. Open and close posting period means what, guys? I'll tell you. Now, if you are able to remember, in the previous session we are having posting period variant. So I have defined a posting period variant. That posting period variant is assigned with your company code, right? And after assignment, we have performed one more activity called open and close posting period. What is the transaction code? OB52. Go to here. And what is your posting period variant, guys? If you're able to remember, it's okay. If not able to remember, OBY6 transaction code you can use. Okay. Now, posting period variant TPPV is my code that I'm able to remember. So give here this code and look at here. Now, posting period variant I have given 7. Right? This is the wrong posting period variant, guys. It is supposed to be, I think, this is supposed to be 5th period. Right? Why? Because at the time of explanations, I have explained like what to say, as per calendar year, right? I might have quoted or is like 7th period I have given. So 7th period means like what is happening, guys? That is a wrong period. If I give a wrong period, then only what will happen, guys? The errors are going to appear. Once the errors are going to appear, then you guys will be able to understand. If errors are not appearing, then how you guys will be able to learn, right? That is why I recommend to everybody. I even to my students also, whoever my students are there in my online classes and all, I recommend to everybody that use only online server. Why online server, guys? If you're going to use this online server, then in that multiple people are doing their experiments, right? Multiple people are doing experiment in different modules. So what will happen? Of course, every now and then somebody is going to make some changes and all in terms of configurations, in terms of settings and all. And because of that, you guys are going to get some errors. So if you get the errors, then only you will be able to, then only you are going to find out the root cause of these errors, and then only your knowledge level is going to increase. If there is no error, then what you guys are going to learn, right? If there is no error, nothing will happen, right? So if let's suppose if the companies are going to hire you as a SAP consultant, what exactly you have to do? You have to solve the errors. Now, a person who has not solved even a single error in his entire practice and going to get an opportunity to become a consultant, what kind of solution he is going to give, right? That's what I say, guys. Better to use online server. Okay. Now, anyway, so here I have opened the correct period here. Save it. So now what we have done, the period got open. Now come back. So once again, press enter. Now look at here, the next, this one. Okay. The next one, the next screen. So this is also the part of, this area is also the part of what, guys? This is also is the part of line item itself. This is also the next screen. The first screen, a very little portion was there. That was the part of document header. Now, apart from this, whichever the screens are appearing, these all are the part of line item. So here, let's suppose amount, business place, business area, text, assignment, validate, whichever the fields are appearing, this is the part of line item. Okay, so let me post the transactions. In next session, I'll show you guys practically how the fields are getting controlled. Okay, because you need to understand each and everything, or else like the configurations which we have done, right? So how system is going to trigger this posting period variant, fiscal year variant, field status variant, isn't it? What kind of controls are there that you need to understand? So that also one by one, once again, we'll get back to our previous configurations and I'll let you know. So here now, what is happening, guys? You need to give a particular amount. Now, so give an amount here and look at here. Somebody has made this business area as a required entry. So where is the control, guys? I'll show you. First of all, you just do one thing. Give a particular amount here, right? And give this business area we have created TMAN. So I'm going to, this is a required entry. That is why I'm going to give this business area, right? And if you want to make it optional, you can make it optional. And if it is going to be if I'm going to make it optional, then need not to give the business area. So that is going to be discussed in next session. Let me post the transaction at least. Okay. So now here, let's suppose rent for corporate office. Let's suppose I've given this text. Here text means whatever the narration is there can be given. Okay. Now posting key. So now what we have given here. So this is called line item 1, debit entry 40. So it means these details I have given for debit entry. Here, whatever the details I have given, this is for debit entry. And next line item, from here onwards, again, the next line item is going to be started. A bit confusing because like multiple screens are going to appear, but I'll explain the easiest way. Nothing to worry about. The only thing is like I have to explain each and everything so that you guys, each and everything in the sense like sometime what is happening, you are going to use a different transaction code. At the same time, you started searching on Google and somebody is using a different transaction code. At that point of time, again, you will be having a question that, okay, sorry, not explain this, right? So anyway, guys, there are multiple things, huge things are there in SAP. Even if you keep on getting training for 1 year also, I cannot say that this is going to be finished, right? But since the topic name itself I have given for beginners and also, at least from my side, I'm trying to explain as much as possible. Okay, and multiple topics are there, guys. Multiple things are there, which is not possible to cover each and everything in a single tutorial, right? So slowly, I'll keep on adding the topics and I'll record different videos also. So first of all, as a beginner, at least you should have the understanding of the basics and all. So even in basic also, look at here how much things are there to learn, right? Now, so posting key 50. Why? Because now credit. Debit details we have already given here, 40. Debit details, rent account debit. How much amount? 500. Business area is a required entity. That is what I have given the business area. But next session I'll show you how the fields are getting controlled. So there I'm going to make it optional. And simply I've given a narration here. Now here the credit entry 50, and then you have to give the GL account. So credit means what? Bank account is going to be credited, and I'm able to remember my bank GL number is 1000. So you have to give 1000 and press enter. And here amount once again 500. Or else you can do one thing, press star button. So if you're going to press star button, then what will happen? Whatever the debit amount was there, that is going to be copied by system automatically. Once again here business area, again you have to give, and text field if you want to give rent for corporate office you can type it, or else you can give plus button. So you press plus option, plus button here. So what does it mean, guys? It means whatever the text we have given during debit entry, this is going to be copied. Now, so if you want to see the accounting entry, like what entry is going before posting, if you click here, it is going to be posted. But before posting, if you want to see the accounting entry, you click on document and click on simulate here. Okay, shortcut key is also there, shift plus F9. So simulate. So look at here, guys, this is what the accounting entry. Look at here, this 1 and 2. 1 means first line item and 2 means second line item. Posting key 40, that is your debit posting key, and this is your credit posting key. Which account, guys? Rent account is going to be debited and HDFC bank account is going to be credited. Which GL number? 4000 and 1000, right? And how much amount? 500 is given. With the help of posting key, let's suppose, because as I told you, multiple posting keys are there in a different kind of different nature of transactions. Different kind of transactions will be there in upcoming sessions, related to account payable, related to account receivable, related to asset management and all. So during every transactions, different kind of posting key is going to be is going to appear here. Okay, instead of 40, like for customer related 01 will be there, right? For vendor, like 31 will be there. That is debit and credit I'm talking about, right? 31 will be there, 15 will be there, 01 will be there. 70 is also a posting key, that is during 70 and 75 is going to appear during practice, if you're going to practice this asset management and all. So again, is it possible to remember these many posting keys, guys? So generally, I'll tell you guys, no need to remember. Even if it is possible, also no need to remember, because in most of the cases, system is going to determine the posting key automatically. Okay, how? That also I'll show you right now. So here, what is happening? The accounting entry, everything is fine. What do you need to do, guys? You need to post it, save it. Now, at the time of posting, look at here. Now, another error I got. There is no item category assigned to this one. This is your GL account 4000, and this TCOA is nothing but your chart of account, right? So again, another error is appearing, guys. Now, so now what is the next error? This next error is related to item category. So what you have to do, again, as I told you, like I have already this is related to this error related to a topic called document splitting. Okay, so right now don't concentrate on document splitting, because that is the part of new GL accounting. Lots of things are there to explain. Okay, for that also video will be recorded. But right now, here what you have to do in order to avoid this error, you need to do one thing, guys. You just do one thing. Use SPRO. SPRO means, in the very first session I have explained about the path, right? So use SPRO and then reference IMG. Just click on financial accounting new, and here what you have to do, you just go to general ledger accounting, and under general ledger accounting we are having somewhere business transactions, and then here you need to go to document splitting. Okay, and here you need to click on activate. Document splitting is there, right? You click on execute. Okay, and you have to remove this check mark. Even deactivation is there at company code level. This activation is there at client level, right? And if you double click on deactivation for company code, and let me try whether this system is allowing to deactivate at my company code level or not, because sometimes certain fund management related this one is there, settings will be there, because of that system will throw error also. So let me try and let me save it. Yes, system has accepted this. Okay, so if system is accepting, then you can apply a deactivation at here, and then because if you're going to apply here next time onwards, this error will not appear. Okay, we have deactivated this document splitting for your company code. For other company code it is active. I have nothing to do with other company codes. Why? Because I'm performing testing and configurations for my company code, right? So deactivation for I have done for my company code, right? If here, if you're going to save it, let's suppose I have applied a check mark, and here if you're going to save it and system is not allowing you to proceed further, system has thrown some error, in that case, once again you have to come back and you need to check mark, you need to remove the check mark from here, and you can save it, and then you can proceed further. But if you're going to remove this check mark, then what will happen, guys? Might be after some time, if somebody is going to do their practice for document splitting configurations and all, again that guy is going to activate, and again you'll be having errors. Okay, so anyway, if you're going to get, whenever you're going to get such kind of error where like no item category assigned that is related to document split, so you need to deactivate that. Either you can remove the check mark here and you can save it, or else you can apply deactivations at your company code level. How to done, how it is going to be done, that I have shown you just now. Press enter now. So incorrect automatic postings are able to say cancelled. You just press enter once again. Now everything is fine. Control is okay. So this error is locked. This error is locked in the sense like what is happening, guys? The changes we have made just now, but this screen was open before the changes, right? So once again, I have to use /F-02. Okay, /F-02. Give your document. Once again, we are going to give all the details. Give your GL account. Rent account is going to be debited, right? Here rent account debit. Press enter, and for rent account, how much amount? 500 amount. And business area I'm going to give here, and narration can be given, and then what? Credit, in the sense next line item. Next line item is credit, and credit which account? Again GL account, that is bank account, is going to be credited with the same amount. So what I said, you have to give your star mark, and there might be chances whatever error has appeared for me, this error will not appear for you guys. So you can avoid this. You can just forward the video and you can perform your what is this one. So now here I said like instead of text, this one even you can give plus also. So if you are going to give plus, then whatever the text we have given a debit line item, that is going to be copied by system. Once again, you can simulate this accounting to see the accounting entry, and then you can save it. Control S. Now look at here, the transaction got posted, and look at your document number 1000 was posted in company code TM00. There is a logic behind this. I have already explained in the document type. Sorry, at the time of creation of number range, I think it is explained, but practically once again I'll explain you guys. Practically once again I'll explain. So look at here. This is how I have posted the first transactions. And then you have to see the GL reports, in the sense like this transaction got posted. So how to view the GL reports and all, that is quite easy, but that is going to be explained in next session. Why? Because again I have to show some more things over there, like how you are going to set up your layout over there. Report layout, I can see whenever you're going to see the GL report. If you want to change your layout, it's quite easy. You can change the layout also. So that is going to be explained in next session. So this is how transactions are getting posted, but this is one way in the sense I told you, like I have what to say F-02. Even we are having other way also to post the same transactions. So how to post in a different way, right? That is going to be also that I'm going to show you in next session. And again, next session I'll show you this GL reports and all, and multiple things need to be discussed, guys. One by one we are going to see. So that's all in this session.